people know.
It's really not that hard, and if you do that, most people are really receptive to it. So
That's what I found. Yeah.
Yeah. I had one young fellow when I did my roof. I shouldn't say young fellow. He was 30 years old, but he did my roof here after the hurricane last year took it off. And I had one guy that I called and wouldn't come, wouldn't return my calls, just ghosted me. So somebody gave me this young fellow's name and I called him. He said, "Listen, man," he said, "I am so busy. I will try to get there in the next 2 weeks and get a look at it and get you a quote." Fair enough, I said. So my neighbor, I come home for lunch like 3 days later, my neighbor said, "You're getting your roof done?" I said, "Yeah, the guy's going to come have a look at it." He said, "No, he was here. He was up on the roof measuring here." I said, "Really?" I had a quote 2 days later. Like, I always say, under promise and over deliver.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah. So, anyways, I was quite impressed, and I told him, I said, "As long as you want me to recommend you to people, I will." Like, he had a real good work ethic that way.
And he said, "Please don't. I'm already too busy."
Yeah. No, he said, I'm fine with that. He said, just he knows enough to say no. And I know a lot of contractors sometimes are thinking about the next job, so they don't know enough to say no, or say that, look, I'll put you on the list, but it could be 6 months.
Yeah.
You got any plans when it's all done and dusted? Expansion into the next town?
No.
You got to think of these things.
No. My plans when it's all done and dusted is a nice bottle of Appleton's rum.
Yeah, that's going to do you good for a night.
Yeah.
not so much in the morning.
Not so much. No.
Our Christmas party's next Saturday, so.
To all the Americans, you had a good Thanksgiving?
Yes, both of them.
Oh yes,
We
this
need
is what I was
turkey.
doing.
Yeah, yes. Well, this is nuts.
What have you done, Doc?
I got stuck and I can't get rid of the post.
The fence post? You can sell it if you go to the build menu and you click on it. You can sell the metal fence. But you will have to be precise by clicking it.
I don't want to sell it. I just want it to go away.
Then you just use super strength to get yourself off. Double tap on Alt. If you double tap on Alt, it will activate super strength. And you just lift it off.
Well, this bale trailer's not gonna work.
What build trailer did you get?
Oh,
That's a universal auto load, that should work.
yeah, it's too big.
Ah, okay.
You need the small trailer at the end of the trailer menu. Make sure you set it up as auto load.
Yeah, the universal flatbed one, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
What do I get? Alt?
Double Alt. Tap Alt twice in short, and then you should get super strength.
Well, I had super strength.
Yeah, if you want to get rid of it, you do it again. And if you just want to use like super strength for like a couple seconds, you just hold the Alt key down and use the super strength with your mouse. and then when you release the alt key, it will be gone again. That's because lumberjack is active. So if you want to get rid of a tree, if you have a chainsaw, and you want to get rid of a tree that's in your way, you aim at the tree with the chainsaw, and you walk towards it. You do not turn it, but you keep it upright, and it will become red. The circle that normally cuts the tree, instead of becoming green, it will become red. And if you hold the chainsaw down for 3 seconds, it will remove the whole tree, including the stump.
Good evening, gents.
Good
Gizmo.
evening, Gizmo. How was your dinner?
Huh?
Gizmo.
I said, how was your dinner?
Oh, it was good, yeah. Very good.
Don't like this trailer. We're gonna have the same problem. I want to use the regular in-game bale trailers, but I thought I'd have the same problem getting out of field to that because they're so long.
This is a tight map, mate. I think most of us are using the little twin wheel,
The
like
twin wheel
like
universal.
looks like a car trailer, Doc. Most of us seem to be using that on this map.
Yeah, it's
'Cause
alright.
It seems to be the shortest, but it's a bit of a pain because the wheel arches stick out. So you've got to watch the way you cut the corners.
Yeah, maybe I can suffer through it for my one hay crop that I'm gonna run.
But if you want to borrow one, there's one in my shed.
So you had a good day, Gizmo?
Yeah, mate, it was alright.
Nice.
And the weather's got warmer. It was freezing this morning.
Oh, it didn't get any warmer over here. Got colder.
I put some frost protecting additive in the paint
Alright.
because it was getting that cold this morning. And then all of a sudden, I come out of the son's place, and it was raining. And the temperature's gone up about 5 degrees.
Well, we're gonna have snow tomorrow, the way it looks
Oh,
like
yeah.
now.
Well, I might, maybe later in the week. But at the moment, it's quite,
And of course, I'll have to work again outside.
gone quite
Wonderful
mild.
in snow.
Yeah, it's up, gone up to 4 degrees. So yeah, all good.
I gave up that working outside thing.
Does it get real cold where you're at, Scrump, or not bad?
Nah, not bad. Coldest we get is minus 15 till minus 20 Celsius.
Okay.
But that's when it gets really, really cold, and we
Yeah.
didn't have that the last 5 years.
Yeah, we sometimes
Worst we-
go down to that.
Yeah, the worst we seem to get over here would be around minus 10, something like that. But
Yep.
the wind chill, because we very often have eastern wind in wintertime.
Mm-hmm.
So that's from Scandinavia and Russia area point of view. The wind's blowing from that area. Then, yeah, the wind chill makes it feel double the cold that it really is. So it will feel like minus 25.
We get down to minus 20 every winter.
Yeah, but I'm going to Austria skiing, and when I'm up in the mountains over there, it's quite normal to have minus 20, minus 25. But that's a different cold than we have. It's not as bad feeling-wise.
Well, because you don't have the wind like we
Yeah.
we have.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot of wind.
Most of the time in Austria, when we're skiing, it's minus 20 and the sun shines. You can even sit in a shirt outside. That's how warm it feels.
Yeah, because we rarely get days without wind. So usually we're getting 20 to 40 mile an hour.
Well,
you know.
I live in the Netherlands. It's one flat country. We have always wind. There's always wind over here. But hey, it's okay.
As long as you dress for it, you're all right.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
When it ain't raining, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, just here. The way what I do, work based, it's different. When it's cold, we're most of the time cutting wood, etc. with chainsaw. Will keep you nice and warm. Cutting some trees, getting some more firewood for the stove, etc.
If you use an axe, it'd be a lot warmer. Even get warmer.
Get
Right?
a lot less done with an axe. Well, nice out today. It's supposed to get a bunch of snow tonight.
You're gonna get snow tonight, Doc.
Yeah, it's
Lovely.
7 to 9 inches. What's that, 50 to 20 centimeters?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
We can't convert to the metric system, it would be too easy. Well, I don't understand, like, people over here can't read a metric tape measure, it makes no sense to me.
Do you still use imperial threads then? No, on bolts.
The ironic part is that almost everything that's manufactured is in metric, except for things manufactured in Canada.
Right.
In Canada, so it's Canada's
So all the
fault.
cars would have metric bolts on them, like, you know, like everything over here is.
Well, the nice thing about Imperial bolts is that every bolt size uses one size wrench. Where in the
Yep.
metric system,
Yeah,
a 10
yeah,
millimeter
yeah,
bolt
yeah.
can use 4 or 5 different wrenches.
Wrenches, yeah. Depending on the head they put on it.
Yeah, and nothing makes
Yeah, but
you
that's
more.
you know, mate, that's down to the Japanese saving weight
Yes.
and putting a 10 mil head on a 13 mil bolt.
Well, it wouldn't be a 13 mil bolt.
No, but a 13 mil bolt head. They put a 10 mil bolt head with a
Oh
flange.
yeah, and they
it
also
saves
they
weight.
use. Yeah, so on an 8 millimeter bolt, which would normally take a 10 millimeter wrench, or a 13 millimeter wrench, they use
Yep.
a 12 or a 10.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But they did that to save weight.
Well, like the
Japanese did.
well,
But,
like the generic bolts, like the Chinese generic bolts, it would be like a 10 millimeter would be 17 in 8.8, and then if you go to a 10.9, for some reason they put a 15 head on, which I'll never understand.
No.
Why would you have something that takes more torque to put a smaller head on?
Don't know.
Yeah, 15
I
is.
don't understand half of this stuff they do.
15 is not very common though over here.
Well, no.
15's very common in John Deere.
Oh, might be. Yeah. Over here, the most common is 6 millimeters, 8 millimeters, 10 millimeters, and then 13, 17, 19, 24.
Oh, it's odd sizes in
Yeah.
German. Yeah, because the German hardware is all in, it's 13, 17, 19. And
Yes.
Is it the Chinese or the Asian hardware that's
12, 14, 16, I think.
12, 16, 18?
Yes, 12, 16, 18, yeah. We are on Well, small bolts is all 6, 8, 10. And
yeah,
then it's
that's kind of
13.
universal.
Yeah, 13, 17, 19, and then 21, and then 24. Then it skips to a bigger 24 and then 30.
Yeah, 30, 32, and 36.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the old wrench sets never had 16mm wrenches in the set. Or 14. They wouldn't have 14 or 16. And jerking.
Yeah, I'm joking too.
I'm so glad I don't have to use my wrenches anymore.
Do you have a bill storage already, Doc, or no?
Oh, what?
A bill storage.
What's that?
A bill
Shed that
storage.
you put bales
Shed
in.
for the bills.
Bale store. No, I'm going to have to build one.
I can help you pick up some bills if you want me to.
It's okay. I got all winter.
Yeah, that's right.
Because I think by me missing last week, I lost some crop.
Yeah, you lost your potatoes.
It's a shame. Not that it really matters. I wasn't gonna harvest the spuds anyway. I tried using that Grimmy pack once with the little small potato equipment, thinking that'd be good to make a few potatoes for, you know, just to feed pigs and stuff. And
Yep.
that stuff is so small, it just becomes irritating.
Yeah.
I haven't really played with it again now that I'm on PC. I could try playing with it again at Courseplay, because the way it's made, you're supposed to have two windrowers, windrowing into the center, and then a loader taking the center. I don't know if I could make that work with Courseplay, and then it would actually do what it was supposed to do. So if I store stuff, does it ferment while it's in storage?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, if you put the bales in storage, it will come up as, if they're not fermented, they'll come up as grass.
Oh,
You'll slowly see them. Yeah.
And then if they're
Yeah.
fermented, they'll come up as silage. So say you've got
But they will
300
keep
bales,
fermented.
80 of them are grass, 10 are straw, and then the rest will come up as silage.
well, this stupid tractor won't even pull my bale wagon once it's full.
Which barrel wagon did you get?
Oh, that roll.
A big one.
The
The
big
Roland.
Roland.
Oh, the big right, yeah. I
Oh,
must
there is
admit,
some pretty big hills in here.
there is probably a better barrel wagon. It's
Wow.
it's just not in here.
I'm just trying to make it.
There's got a big one around that's about the size of this thing here, but with the wheels in the middle more.
I'm trying to
Long
just make
wheelbase.
it through this one harvest, and then I'm done with hay.
Wow, is that me?
The juddering?
Is me? No.
Oh.
No. I thought I finished baling last week, but I haven't. I suddenly ended up in a field full of windrows in a John Deere tractor, and I'm thinking, is that me?
I guess it is.
Because we don't have that position saved anymore. It's got to try and work out what you were doing.
Oh, Johnny would need that. He always forgets what he was doing.
No.
You do.
Oh, come on. Just store the bales. Frick. I might lose my patience with this.
Right, lose your patience.
Might. Tractor said you can cut this wonder, and then the lag is causing it not to do what it needs to do.
Blue, yeah.
And the Ford is going to be saying goodbye.
It's a nice tractor, but it's just not suitable.
It doesn't have enough power to do anything useful.
It's okay when you're windrowing or tedding with it, but that's about it.
That's all right around the farm as well, with a loader on it, looking after animals and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
around
Yeah,
the
well,
farm.
for stuff like that,
yeah.
it's okay, but not for working the fields.
But it needs to be on a flat map. It needs to be in Norfolk, on the fens. Then it wouldn't be so much of a problem. Mind you, that's a very popular tractor in Wales, to be honest. On the small sheep cow farms. You see quite a few of them.
Yeah, they were cheap. They're like the Massey Fergusons. The Massey Fergusons in the 80s were like half the price of all the other tractors. That's why you see so many of them.
Really?
They weren't a good
Is that
tractor,
different?
it's just that they were cheap.
Was it that different? I don't think the Ford was that cheap, but there's certainly a lot of them about, and they're still running. You know,
We
so,
got
so they must be pretty. They must have been pretty reliable.
No, they were never reliable. They just were. It's just like the Fergusons. They were put in places that didn't utilize the tractors all that much, so they lasted a very long time.
Well, no, there's a lot of farms used to use that as a ploughing tractor back in the day when it was out.
no,
But
we
now-
got an old Massey Ferguson 135 at our work. We have less problems with that tractor than we have with our New Holland Boomer.
Yeah,
At Massey
No.
Ferguson, it's always starting running
that I
straight
could
away.
understand actually.
It doesn't have enough power to hurt itself.
No, it's
Well,
not that. It's just
When we are
different
pulling the
technology.
slurry tank, the New Holland should do that easily. But the Massey does that easier for some reason.
Yeah, but it's a different type of engine.
Yeah.
It can't be.
You know, the boomer power output is totally AI.
The Boomer is a very nice tractor to do
Whereas
the
the
seed in, etc.
135 is just pure
Yeah,
old
but the one,
school engine technology.
the 135 is about half of the horsepower.
I know.
Oh yeah,
It's 35 or 38 horsepower, I think.
yeah.
And the Boomer we have is 55 horsepower. So it should pull easier, but it doesn't.
Yeah, but the Massey's got a 3-cylinder stump puller in it,
Yes.
which is what was around in those days. I mean, I've got a Ford 3000, which is virtually the same type of tractor, just a different make. But same engine, same gearbox setup, same hydraulics.
Yeah.
Just different colour. But that just runs and runs and runs. The only problem with that is it's only 2-wheel drive. So you've got to watch it if it's wet, because it will go down like a submarine.
Yeah, it's the same with the Massey.
And once
only
it's
two-wheel
done
drive.
that, I've only ever got it stuck really bad once. Luckily, there's a fella up there who's got a Unimog. Quite a big one as well.
Well, a 135 is the same as a 35, which is the same as a 235, which is the same as a 335.
Right, yeah.
They're all the same tractor. They
Just
just
different.
rearranged where the fuel tank was.
And they put different bodywork on them,
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
all.
didn't they? Because the early ones were round, and then they went square.
Yes.
It's the same with the Fords. You know, the Fords and Super Major was round, and the 3000s were angular. But the 3000s had a different engine.
Well, then they had the Dextas and everything else that I
Yeah.
don't understand.
Yeah, there was a lot of them. Because I had a Super Major as well.
And all the parts were different.
And that
I mean,
was
I don't know why the parts are different. Because the tractors all look the same.
yeah. But that was quite a nice, quite a useful tractor. But once again, it was only 2-wheel drive, so you had to be a bit cautious on mud and stuff. And water, which we get a lot of on the clay soil.
I don't know why it's getting so jerky. They got all my bales in the storage.
Well, I've got quite a few here.
It's the hedges.
Yeah.
It's the hedges.
It's one of the things
Yeah.
he had on
Yeah,
his
the
change
new-
log
new-
for the new map.
Yeah, the new map, when it comes out, it's got, he changed all the hedges. Something else, less laggy.
Oh, okay.
But it's only occurring when we're online with more people.
Yeah, well, I suppose.
Yeah, well, the more
Some
people,
good
the
way- I
more
mean, I noticed
more information it has to send around
Yeah. Yeah.
to everyone. So the more lag it causes, fortunately.
So if I get rid of more hedges, it'll be better.
Yeah, I
No,
don't think
don't
that
think
makes
so.
a difference.
No, I don't think it's going to make because they're
Because
still there.
you're
They're
hiding
still
them.
You're
hiding
hiding them,
them,
they're still
but
there.
They're still
And the
there.
computer
in a way.
knows they're still there. Yeah, well it does, because when they're
It's
there,
hiding them.
it tells everyone that they're there, so it lags it out. When they're not there, it tells everyone they're not there, so it lags everything out. There's absolutely no difference. That's why she changed them to the new ones, while the other one that you have to cut, get rid of, and they don't cause as much lag as these
So what, has
anyway.
he changed it to the same ones that are on the map we were on last night?
Pretty much, yeah.
Right.
So that once you cut the hedge, you can't bring it back.
No.
No.
You can
Well-
put placeable hedges in their place.
What about the stone walls and things?
I didn't read that. I don't think there's a
Well,
mention of that. Don't know what he's doing with them.
With the
'cause
what,
they're
sorry?
gonna be a pain in the butt.
Yeah, because if you can't get rid of them, that's going to be a nuisance.
Maybe
Well,
In his
probably
wisdom,
right.
he'll think and make them sellable, make
Yeah.
them replaceable, and you can sell them
Yeah.
and or replace them.
Well, as it happens,
if you want to.
it would be handy if he did make them replaceable and they were
Yes.
available, because them concrete walls are quite useful.
Yeah.
Or they could be quite useful if you were building something.
Let there be
What are we
light.
gonna do? Switch to the new map when it comes out, and then just kind of jerry-rig
Yeah.
the save games.
No, we'll have to start again, mate. Everything's different.
Yeah,
New-
A
new
lot of the
farms
farms have been changed. Two farms have been added. There's more fields on it. All the top part of the map's been filled in with fields. There's a lot of difference. Pointless. We just start from scratch with $3 million like we did in this one.
well, what if we just do like our old style thing where we just sell everything and get a dollar amount for everybody, and they get that to start with again?
Like, sell everything.
Oh, I see what he's saying, Doc. What he's saying is, if we sell everything that we've got on this map
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
so
see
we
what money
do it.
we're left with, and then
Yeah,
continue
I
that
don't
over to the next one.
Yeah, I don't care. Fine too. Either way. Some of us will probably end up with more than $3 million, and some will probably end up with less.
Well, we all should end up with more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
you should be always ending up more, Johnny.
well,
You reckon?
you won't always be end up there, because
Not
you're going to lose
always, but
half. You're going to lose half on your equipment.
yeah, okay,
You'll
you're
get the
gonna
same
lose.
money
Yeah,
back.
okay,
You'll get
true.
the same money back for your thing, but if
All
you
your placeables, you'll have to sell all your placeables,
yeah,
and you'll get half back for them.
Yeah, that's true.
that's what I'm saying. You only get
You
half.
get half back for all your vehicles. You will get the same amount for your land.
Yeah, okay, that's true.
Yeah. But then
I'd
also
rather
you've got
start from
crops that
scratch
you can
than-
sell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
So
I'd
if
rather
you've
start
got,
from
if you've got,
scratch than
what
go
have I
to
got?
all
I've
that
got
trouble.
527 silage bales. So you're going to get a few quid for that.
Yeah, okay, it's
Yeah.
just to work it all out when we used to do it.
Yeah.
Plus,
Okay.
it does take into account any stuff that you've bought with a view to improving your profit line in 6 months
Well,
to a
no.
12-month period.
No, but it's like Scrump's planted a load of trees. You won't get that
Exactly.
unless they're ready to harvest and he's harvested them.
No, they're not. Yeah, well, they are already pretty large, though. I didn't expect that. They're already 12 meters high and 0.2 meters wide.
I've got to come over and have a look at these in a minute. Once I finish my bathing.
So I have a question then. Who's got much winter work to do besides doing trees?
Hey, I got nothing. I'm sitting here waiting for spring.
I got
Oh, I'm
I
still
got 40
bathing.
fields of grass to bale.
Yeah, I've got my fields to fertilise.
Yeah.
Same here. I've got
Yeah,
to do lawn, I've got to do
I'm finishing
fertiliser.
up liming and fertilizing
That's
everything.
that's what I'm doing now. I'm lining, trying to get stuff, but do
I
we?
could be ploughing, I suppose.
I bought
Yeah.
some more. I bought a couple new fields. I'm plowing those and getting them ready for spring.
Okay, so that's what I was wondering. Because is there lots of work to do, or are we just going to go wood chipping and logging in January, February? Would you want to try to push through? Like maybe by next
Push
week or
through
week
winter.
after, push through winter, so we get to reap the harvest of what we've done here before we go to the new map and start again.
I was wondering, I haven't really had time to give it any real proper thought, whether we could do a cooperative wood chopping and productions type thing.
Not
But-
interested.
I don't know whether that's doable or not.
We've done it in the past. We can do it, sure.
do it and track it and then just split it up.
Yeah.
That's probably more fair than everybody doing their own in one way, because then there's an equal dollar value, because it is pretty lucrative.
Where are we? Yeah.
Be nice if this snow would stop.
It would be, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's not
Find a
fixed
little bit of the
time,
lag will go
but
away with that too.
Yeah.
Causes lag in multiplayer.
No way to stop it in dev controls.
You can you not stop it in settings with the
But it won't kick in. Doesn't matter how you do it, won't kick in until the next season.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It will keep snowing this winter. You turn it off, it won't snow next winter. But it'll keep doing it this winter. There's no way to just simply say no, no. Because the game's in that cycle.
Well, it shouldn't be snowing too much in Ireland, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll get a fair amount in Ireland.
All right.
Yeah, but if you look at the weather, it's in the game. It's December, right into January 3rd before it stops snowing.
I think we all got some linemen fertilizing, rebuilding, placing, and stuff to do. So, well, at least Doc still has to build everything. I mean, if everyone is completely
I'm
done with everything, we
I'm
can
still
still
baling.
consider speeding up or whatsoever.
Yeah, there's always that option.
But I think everyone has something to do for now. Plowing fields, liming them, already in. Removing some hedges if you want. I mean, Doc's still bailing for a while, I think. There are still some contracts as well. Not much, but there is some.
only going to be what, ploughing?
You can harvest some sugar beets if you want.
Really?
Yep.
Yes, there's a contract for it.
I was eyeing that one. I don't know.
Yeah, I did earlier too, when we first started. Thought, will I do it or not? I don't really need any sugar beet. No stuff it.
I just bought that barley field next to me and putting some lime in it.
It's only a towed trailer though, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's not a big field.
Isn't
No.
it? Oh, I didn't know that.
No, you might get 1,000 litres out of sugar beets left over.
Oh yeah, it's only
And the snow's even less taken on the ground now. My whole field is becoming white.
Is it?
Yeah,
Must be
I'm
coming
liming
from
it.
your side then.
Just gonna say I'm doing the same thing. I was gonna make the same joke.
Borrow money out the bank from here. What is the maximum you could borrow?
Depends.
I didn't test
Depends
it.
on your holding, mate. The more you own, the more you can borrow.
Oh, the more you run, the more it'll lend you.
Yeah, yeah.
But is there
Well-
a cap though, Johnny? Is there like a max that you can?
Possibly. I don't know of it though. Depends on your holding. If
Yeah.
you own the whole map, you'd get a bloody lot.
Yeah.
Like Doc, if he wanted a loan, they'd offer him million.
Would they? So let's see what Doc's got. Take it, Doc's lime green.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he has bought it around, hasn't
Yeah, but there's some small fields in there too. It's a good chunk, but it's
he? Yeah, but area-wise, it's bigger than mine.
I think I'm pretty close to the same as Doc. On the amount of land. If you press X to do when you go to the buy land menu, you press to buy land. Since I also have the biogas, it's quite a big plot. I was Pink Jamie, that's quite a big plot as well. Not as big as Doc still.
oh.
But buying the BGA field was a bit of a cheat, since it was free.
Bloody cheat.
The land that comes with the BGA, that was free. I did have to buy all the buildings, but
Yeah.
the land itself was free. That's why I planted all the trees.
Yeah, some maps you buy the land, you get the BGA. Some maps you buy the BGA and you get the land. Other maps, you buy the land the BGA's on, then you have to buy the BGA as well.
Don't we have universal auto load down here?
Yes, mate.
Why is this trailer not have universal
Did you
auto load
configure,
on?
when you bought it, did you configure it with Universal Auto Load?
No, I configured it. There was no configuration for it. I just bought it.
I'll press your F1, it should tell you how to turn it on and off.
Yeah, it's not there.
What trailer did you buy, mate?
I bought one of the in-game ones.
The Roland?
Yeah, Farm Tech.
Farmtech.
Yeah, they got Universal Auto Load. The in-game Farm Tech has. Have a look. Say it on it. The bale trailers.
Yeah, I bought the wrong one.
Universal auto load.
I bought the one out of the premium expansion by accident.
Yeah, but he's done that.
Well, I don't know.
Oh,
which
this is the
version
old
was it.
Universal. This is the wrong version of Universal auto load. Yeah,
Yeah, this is
the old
The
version.
wrong version.
It's the old version.
It's the old version. Universal auto load was updated on GitHub for the premium pack.
But it's only just out of date then.
Well, yeah, not by much. Yeah, I updated mine last week.
Oh, God, I got a bloody slow moving tractor.
I got rid
Jerky
of my
moving
old
tractor.
It is a bit of a sludge.
I bought a Kubota.
It wasn't a sale. That was mine last week. I needed a bigger tractor.
I needed a bigger tractor too. And Ford is just gonna make me
Yeah, but the Kubota, I bought the Kubota for small farm work, and then I bought a 6 meter wide big cedar, and then my McCormick I already had was not big enough to pull the cedar. So I sold the Kubota and I bought a bigger tractor to pull the cedar. Is it possible that we sleep through the night? I would like to see something again.
Yeah.
It's only 4:45 in the afternoon.
Yes, but it's Ireland in the middle of winter.
Ah. It's only going to be dark in the morning. Unless we sleep till about 10 o'clock. Which is fine by me.
I was modeling some fields and I can't see shit anymore now.
Yeah, I'm on my way back to the farm.
Yeah, I'll get it. I've got time.
I can't figure out where I'm at.
Do you want me to sleep?
From
I'm at the farmhouse if you wanted me to.
oh, just
No, I don't want to.
Get stuffed.
Been there, done that.
Nobody asked you.
Notice that.
Oh yeah, it's much
Oh,
lighter.
look,
Wonderful.
much better now.
I can't help it.
Yeah, he took it through to 9 o'clock, Johnny. So
You could be more happy. You could be a little ray of sunshine, and everyone could see that.
Ah, screwed up.
Another couple of hours, it'll be brighter again. At least it's not snowing yet, but it will later.
I see you've been practicing your ray of sunshine routine as well.
I have.
Well, you know, we get the best version of Johnny when he first wakes up.
Oh yeah.
He's actually more pleasant, you know, if you get him towards the end of the day, you know, he's not as grumpy and bitter.
No,
The whole,
Are you
I've
sure?
got to pace myself, so you
Yeah.
know I can prepare for the next day.
he starts making his peace with God about, you know, dinner time, just in case. So he's always in a good mood. In the morning, he's all grumpy. He's still here.
Yeah. Sugar beet harvest is still there.
lag is impossible.
Guys, you can make a fortune
Yeah, net
with
wrap.
net wrap and total mixed rations if you got it on board. 142,000 litres
Well,
of
that doesn't sound too bad.
you got 7.5 hours roughly to
Right.
For
deliver
total
it.
mixed ration?
Total mixed
Hey,
rations.
there's a
Yeah.
plow in the contract as well.
Why is it still dark?
Doc, we had this conversation a couple of minutes ago.
We did.
It's Ireland and it's the middle of winter.
That's why that song is, Irish eyes are smiling. Otherwise, no one would see each other. All bright. Lovely.
Must be they don't get any daylight during the winter time.
Well, we get this time of year, it only starts becoming light around 8 o'clock in the morning, and it will be dark at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah,
And
the
it
sun
will get
starts
a bit worse still.
over here. The sun starts coming up at 5:30 in the morning and sets at about 9 o'clock at night.
You're in
Well,
summer.
that's
In
summertime.
summertime.
That's different.
Yeah.
Because in summertime, we do get light at 4 in the morning, and it stays light till 11 in the evening. So
Yeah. But in winter over here, it's the sun's up at about 7:30, and it disappears about 8 at night.
yeah, that's
Why
a lot
we
better than it is over here.
need daylight savings beyond? We don't need it.
Yeah, well, you have to save the daylight for later.
Oh, it's a lot of shit.
Universal time. Just go to it. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I know.
The world will adjust.
Don't know
No
why
reason.
they do it. Must be good for the politicians or big business somehow. No good for anyone else.
No, they don't want to confuse all the stupid people.
Yeah.
Come on, 2/3 of the world's made up of stupid people.
Right. Stupid by the die. And lucky.
Just lemmings. You need something to do, Johnny?
No, I've got something to do.
Did you do the control? No, you didn't.
Well, if somebody's just sitting there doing nothing, I'll make them a contractor and make them come haul the bales if they want something to do. Or they can bail, I don't care.
I've got something to do. No, sorry.
I'm not
I'll,
asking for help, I'm just offering.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I would.
if I
Oh.
finish my job, son, I can help you out a bit, Doc, but I'll let you know when I'm ready.
Yeah, I mean, if somebody wants to, you know, it's just sitting there bored, sure. I got
Yeah,
work to do.
I really just accepted the contract before you asked that, so I'll finish this first.
Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter.
Fine. Farms never get bored.
Well, having 5 or 6 farms going at the same time with seasons kind of causes that.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll turn time down.
What's it now?
5.
Really?
Come on!
Why?
Because we only got 4 hours of daylight and I want to preserve it. And turn it all the way down.
But then we'll be stuck in winter forever.
Yeah, which is fine because in a couple 3 hours it's gonna be dark again. So let's let let's stretch
Gonna be at
this
least
light
6
period
hours.
out. It's harder than hell to find the bales when it's dark out.
What do
You
you
buy a
think,
tractor.
Doc?
You buy a tractor
won't-
without lights.
I won't be fine.
Doc, just take one of the other 18 tractors, park them around the field, the light shining in.
I
Oh,
don't have.
Don't
I
give
don't
him
have enough.
ideas.
Yeah, just line your field with tractors. All their lights on, you'll be able to see.
I'm gonna line my fist with your face.
No, I'd enjoy that.
Bodily harm stuff.
Hell yeah.
Well, I mean, anybody that's doing field work, that we want to preserve our light.
Winter time. I'm okay with the time it's on for now, but that's because I got most things done.
I'm spreading the slurry. I might get half the field done. But not.
I'll be right back. I'll grab me a beer.
No worries, mate.
Grab me one too, please.
Well, see, I got a whole windrow I missed here because it was dark out.
Well, now it's light and you can see.
I know, and I wanted to stay that way.
All I'm hearing is.
I know. 'Cause all I'm doing is crying. You don't even feel bad that you're making me cry either.
Pooping on me field. Geez, I like the animation on this trailer.
What one's
Right,
that,
I'm
John?
back.
You know,
Welcome
it's that small 2-axle trailer that's got the frame. You can add a flatbed, auto load, milk tank,
Oh yeah, yeah.
slurry spreader. Yeah, I like this.
I actually have two of them.
Greedy, eh?
Yeah, I got the one with the tank stand up for transporting the milk and slurry, and just a flatbed trailer for bales and pallets and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, just pop it in the shop and change what's on the back of it. Pretty good. Never did get that truck on here that Gizmo wanted. What was that?
Truck with that. Oh, the
It
man.
was the man truck that you wanted on here.
Yeah, did we not put it on?
Did you put a link? I thought I was all caught up with that.
Thought I did. Well, I'll have a look and I'll do it again.
Oh, was it the hook lift one? What we
The
thought
hook
was
lift,
in,
yeah.
wasn't?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was the one.
Tickling in again, aren't we?
Yeah. Not urgent. Loads of barrels
Still a lot of bills there. I guess
here. Yeah, I don't suppose it matters. I'll just leave them there and then fly off. I've got a contract to do, so I'll do that. They're all bales, so that's the main thing.
Back on the server.
What's that?
Let's get back anything up on the server.
Oh, with the jerkiness.
Yeah.
you got to anticipate on that, Doug. If
It
you
is a
want to go
problem.
left, you do it, and you also instantly steer back. I'm transporting TMR from our farm to the sell point on 20 kilometers an hour, while the tractor should do 40.
Is that what the problem is?
Yeah, it's just stuttering. It's just not going any faster.
Just the
Well, I
lag.
was going from my farm to a sell point, and it was jumping between 17 kilometers an hour and 40. It's going 40, 17, 40, 17, 40. Hey,
Yeah, mine's jumping between 20 and 30.
I'll put these barrels away. See if that makes any difference.
no,
Nah,
it'll be
it's
good
the
when-
hedges, I think, what they said.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
multiple people on the server at the same time. And the hedges, the amount of hedges you see, it's the amount of data going through. Because if 2 or 3 people would leave, it would get less. So it
Yeah,
has to
because
do
you-
with the
you-
amount of people at the same time as well.
Well, yeah, that's right. Single player, it's not a problem. It's only server multiplayer. Even in, if you're playing with your neighbour, hosting on your own computer, the same thing will start happening. No, the new map will be better. Well, we promise it will be better.
Well, it makes sense that if you make them a object that's not hiding, but if you cut them with a chainsaw, you're just gone. So it makes
It's
sense
gone.
that it
Yeah.
makes sense that would decrease lag a lot.
Yeah. Well, the system wouldn't have to try and tell everyone it's there, whether it's actually there or not. Just hiding. Because it's not only hedges, it's all the walls we've made disappear as well. All those concrete walls around the yard, which
Yep.
made it impossible. Yeah. No, but he promises he's revamped all the farms and improved some all the fields, the hedges, and well, he's added 2 more farms. So how
Yeah,
that
more
all
fields as
affected, I
well,
don't
so
know.
that's good.
Yeah, a lot more fields. All the area up here where I am, it's all filled in. Because here it's just open grassland at the moment.
Yeah, on the left side of the map a lot as well. And on top,
Yeah, I did
up
link
in the north and
a
east,
picture of the PDA.
Yeah, I've
of the
seen
new,
it.
Yeah.
Gizmo will have a lot more farming land in the north.
I was
I think the farm that you've got, I think it's listed as one of the ones that's had the most changes. Much
Who's that?
improvement to that farm.
What,
Where
my one?
Scrump's got.
Oh,
No, where
Scrump.
Scrumph is. Around the BGA area there.
That one's pretty good anyway.
Yeah, I don't know.
But they put another farm, haven't they? Above
Like
mine.
1 or 2.
2, I
They
think.
put another, yeah, but there's another farm above mine. So even though there's a lot of
Yeah.
land around me, there's another farm in it.
We'll just
Yeah,
take it
right.
over.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, there is a lot more land in that corner, do you smell, so
Oh yeah, there's a lot of land. yeah.
probably not a bad starting point.
No. Yeah, no, I like this. I'm going to go back here. We'll do a restart.
Yeah, no, I'll be coming back here. I like this one myself.
Well, probably have a look on the new farm.
Take
done
over
this
one of
one
the newer
twice.
ones. Yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah.
stayed at the same one, did you?
I did.
Yeah. Well, I started on the farm in the middle, in the first one. Then while we were playing, I decided to sell it all and come move up here. Then when we started again, I was up here again. I like this area. I'll probably do this one again.
Why'd you have to start again?
Hey?
Why'd you have to start again?
Oh, one of the mods made everything crash. Corrupted everything. I think it was that player save was conflicting with something else. Something to do with the player save.
You sure it wasn't Mace Plus, Johnny?
And Maze Plus.
Sorry, Uncle.
You're not sorry. Don't kid yourself.
But Maze Plus can't be all that bad because Farmer Klein's doing videos on it now.
He still doesn't like it.
Yeah, but
He's been requested to do it because they'd rather him do it than because he sent them off to someone else. Go and watch someone else. But then all of a sudden he's doing them. He's been requested because they'd rather watch him than someone else.
Well,
But
he's very technical. He's a very technical person, so his videos are very easy to follow.
they are, yeah.
Half these guys are just like squirrels. They tell you part of it, then they skip over half of it, and you're like, what?
Don't go and knock on Squirrel. Squirrel's a good YouTuber. I like Squirrel. Yes.
Farmer Klein doesn't leave anything out though. He covers everything. Sometimes it's a little hard
Yeah.
to watch all of it, but he covers it all.
Yes, he does. He does a contractual deals.
Sorry,
What,
what did you say?
I'm still contractor on your farm.
Oh, yeah. I'll take it off.
Go
Give me a
on,
second.
while you're there, steal all his stuff.
I was gonna say, Wonko, why'd you say it? You could just be using his stuff.
Yeah, you're
I'm
okay.
not a mean
Okay.
girl. All the time.
Gonna say there's probably gonna be some debate over that.
That's why I was missing some stuff now.
Wonko took it. I like the idea of Maze Plus. It just doesn't seem to work very well with everything.
It certainly didn't work with Johnny.
No, but I agree with Doc. I do like the idea of it. It's just an art. It's always been an art. It's better this time than the other arse times we've been about, but it's still not right. Terrible.
It's overly complicated for what it's trying to accomplish. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that.
All we really
that-
want is grass silage and a more complicated, feeding of cattle. That's pretty much all we're after with that model.
Yeah. I want to be able to, if I'm running short of mineral feed and straw, I want to be worried about not having those stuff. I just want to give them silage or hay, whatever I've got.
Yeah.
Or if I want to chuck some exotic shit in there, I want to do that as well.
Yeah, well, Enhanced Animals does that.
Yep. I like that one.
Yeah,
Well,
Enhanced
so
Animals does it.
Enhanced Animals just brought back what seasons used to have.
Have we not got that? I thought we had it. Advanced animals.
We do have it in here. That's why I feed my cows silage. Otherwise, I couldn't. Like I forgot to activate it on
Oh, yesterday.
our server. That's why we didn't have it yesterday. Remember,
Right.
I said I was trying to
Yeah,
give them
yeah,
silage
yeah,
and I
yeah.
wouldn't take it. Ah,
Yeah, I
shit!
remember
I
that.
didn't put Advanced Animals in.
What do you mean it wouldn't take silage?
Default farm sim. You can't give cows just silage.
Mileage anymore. It's got to be TMR.
It's got to be TMR, hay, or grass. That's it.
That's right.
Default. Nah. Cows don't eat silage when it's about 90% of farmers in the world is about all they give them.
All right, you're making stuff up now. 'Cause maybe with TMR it's like 90%. Yeah.
Nah.
Yes. Yes.
You
don't
see,
just
most
feed cows-
most
you don't
farmers
feed
just
cows
feed them silage.
You don't just feed cows silage.
They eat the grass out in the field, and then as a treat, they'll pour a row of silage out on a feed lot. That's what they do here. They don't make TMR over here and pour it out in the field. And the dairy cows that are getting milked in the milk parlours, they'll have a trough with an auger that feeds them barley or wheat. That's it. That's over here, though.
Cows are the same everywhere. They all need the same nutritional needs to make milk, to live.
Yeah. But that's what they're getting here.
I mean, if you have beef cows, obviously you don't need to feed them anything grain. They can live off the grass and hay.
Yeah. A lot of farmers give them silage to fatten them up.
Well, until the end stage where they feed them a lot of grain and silage mixed with hay, which is TMR.
Yeah. Never seen it happen. I've worked for 2 different dairies. One of them, both of them gave them wheat or barley, whatever they could get their hands on, and that was cheap. And
Well, yeah,
I've worked for,
that's the
I've
grain,
owned,
but you still have to feed them some sort of roughage. They need roughage, or their stomachs don't work
which
properly.
they get out in the field here.
What do you
They
mean
eat
out in the
grass
field?
all day, then they come in, get milk, and they get a treat of having some wheat or barley.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. So you're feeding them grass all day,
Yes.
and then you're giving them grain.
Yes.
So that's still a TMR.
It in theory, it's a TMR. A TMR is a total mixed ration, which means it's all together and it's all mixed up like a blend. But you're still feeding the same ingredients.
Ah. And see over here.
So it's not
Why
called
isn't my
TMR
tractor
because
moving?
it's not gone through a mix.
Well, over here, they'll feed them 90% of silage, 90% of the time. They'll get like Salco, which I'm guessing is a mineral feed, and they'll get potatoes occasionally, or sugar beets, molasses.
Over here as well, but they will get a mixture of corn and grass silage.
Is anyone lagging out?
I've been lagging out.
Not worse
No,
than
really
last hour.
badly.
No.
Really
Nah.
badly.
No, not really badly.
No, I'm doing.
Was
going
there?
up
Just
there
a
when I'm
gibbering.
doing 16, so it's alright.
Yeah, I've still got the juddering, but just then it just no. Okay, now we're better.
I'm already
jerk.
used to jerking by now, by the jury.
Jerky, jerky, jerk, jerk. Yeah, I've worked for 2 dairies. That's all they. That's how it's done. I know there's some dairies around here that feed them silage, but the 2 I work for did. And I've worked for 4 different pig farmers at 4 different pig farms, owned my own, and none of them feed them root crops. Not one.
But I think it's what's available, John.
Yeah, but
You know, in Norfolk,
we're
there's
a big,
shitloads-
we're a pretty,
shitloads of
we're,
sugar beets they can't sell. Because they're
Well,
the wrong
yeah.
shape or they're too small or something like that, and then the
We're a
livestock
big-
farmers buy them and feed it the livestock.
yeah.
Same with the carrots. You get loads of carrots.
But
Yep.
see,
food in.
there's the law over here that you cannot sell or you cannot buy off a farmer. I can't go to my neighbour's farm and say, look, I need a trailer load of wheat. I know he's a wheat farmer. He can't sell it to me. He's not allowed.
It has
I
to
have
go
to buy it
to
off the grain company.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
it's
you
the
do.
same with any of that stuff.
You guys are communists.
No,
It is a bit like that, isn't it?
our country's just fucking stupid.
Well,
It's
I mean,
multi-corporations that have done that.
When communists tell you you can buy something off someone else,
Well, there you go. You tell the Australian government that. Because we were fine, we were making good money until that came in. That's when I got out of pig.
I mean, if I wanted to buy straw from my neighbor, I just go give him money and then he gives me straw. That's
Yeah.
how it works over
Same
here.
over here.
We're not communists like this.
I can even buy a car from my neighbor if I want to.
Well, yeah, we can buy cars. That's fine. I can sell my neighbour my car. That's fine. But you got to pay the government for it. You have to get a transfer document, which is a couple of $100,
Yeah,
which
but that,
comes out of it.
yeah,
that
but that's
you have
not.
to-
That's what you do have over here as well, because the
Yeah.
license plate needs to be written over to the new
Yeah,
owner.
you have to. You have to pay your taxes if you
Yeah.
buy a car, but I could still sell. I could sell anything to anybody.
Yep.
As long as it doesn't need to be registered, I don't need to. Well, I don't pay the tax on it.
Well, that's
whoever
right.
buys it.
Yeah, if the car isn't registered, you can sell it without transfer. Because the new owner will either use it to rob a bank
Yeah.
or would get it re-registered, and that's fine.
Over here, it's still a certain amount that you can just make money from stuff that you want, but you can't do too much because if you make more than I think it is 2,500 euros from not how do you say this? So
You're selling
Yeah.
things without tax.
without tax, yeah. So you can do that till 2,500 euros, I think. And after that, everything above that, then you'll have to be a company, or you'll have to pay taxes over that.
Yeah, it's a very big gray area over here because there are laws like that on the books, but they're very difficult to enforce. So you're only allowed to sell so many household goods, I guess we'll call them, you know, before you have to register as a company. But a lot of people do a lot more business than that without paying
Yeah, that is
tax.
supposed to, yeah. Yeah, well,
Well-
if you don't see anything, I mean, it can be alright, but if you're caught over here in the Netherlands. If you can sell whatever you want, but if you make more than you're saying you do, and they find out, they will fine you 4 years back, even though if you didn't sell anything last year. But if you're, so to say, betraying them
Yeah.
by not paying your taxes, and they do find out, it will go back 5 years. Even though you only sold something this year, so people will be careful doing that.
But it's the same here. They'll do the same similar thing here. But the thing is that so one of the kind of popular things that's taken over is people will have storage units and they'll create like a market out of the storage units. So on Saturday, everybody gets together and they open their storage unit and it's like little shops. It's, you know, kind of a cool little idea. Like everybody's got their own little storefront, you know, and then the rest of the week it's all shut. And then on Saturday they open it up and everybody can buy and sell out of it. But if you do enough business, they'll start looking into your, you know, looking into your finances, and then they'll figure out that you're supposed to be collecting tax on all the goods you're selling.
Yeah.
Because if you're a single person selling something, there's really not like a dollar amount on it. But if
Just
you're
gonna
not
make
a
a cup of tea, back in a minute.
Okay.
but if you're not a single person and you're doing this continually as a business, then you're supposed to operate that way.
Yes, that's the same over here. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay to sell some stuff in private, and it's okay to earn some money with it, but there is a ban.
Yeah, you're only allowed to sell so many vehicles a year before you have to get a dealer's license.
Well, it's not the amount of cars, it's the
Yeah.
amount of money over here.
Yeah, see over here, it's the amount of vehicles you sell. So you can only sell so many vehicles a year before you have to register and get a proper license.
Yeah, I did that when I was 16 years old. I used to go down to the city and buy cheap cars, bring them back home, and, out here to the country.
And resell them.
Polish them up, clean them up, fix them up if they needed it, put them on the front yard and sell them. But found out I could only do that 5 times a year. So I did it in all. That was it. But I made a lot of money doing that. I'd go down to the city, buy a car for about $300-400. Bring it up here, polish it, clean it, make sure everything ran, serviced it. It would cost maybe $200. And I put it on the front yard and get a couple of grand for it. Easy.
Nice.
Making good money.
And the government said we
And
want
then I
our
got a
share.
real job. Fortunately, then I got a real job and stuffed that up. Sort of wished I had kept.
You know, this
But
automatic
the
thing.
car dealers didn't like it because they were doing the same thing. They'd go down to Melbourne, buy cheap second-hand cars, bring up here to their dealership and give them a lick and a fit and do the same thing. It was funny, actually.
Strange,
Uh,
but the thing
I
is, they had
bought-
to live from that.
I bought well, it's going back a lot of years. I bought a Leyland 1300, and it was inside, it looked like brand new, and it had a dent on the passenger side door, which I didn't bother taking out. I used to take it out as well, and the paint was immaculate, and it had done very few kilometres. I bought it for $500, and I brought it up here and cleaned it, earthed it, and put it on the front yard. And about 2 weeks later, this lady in her 60s, I'd say, came a knocking with her son. And her son was the owner of the Leyland dealership. We used to have a Leyland dealership. And they bought it off me for about $3,500. I'd ripped off the dealer. He wasn't happy. I knew him. I knew him because I've sold. I used to sell the odd Mini every now and again too, and I'd go in there for parts and filters and stuff like that. And I knew him, but his mum saw it, and his mum wanted it no matter what. So that was cool. With that money, I'd go put some in the bank, buy myself a treat, go back to Melbourne and get another one. I regret selling that ever since. It was immaculate for its age. It had always been garage, had just city driving. And it didn't have, I think it had like 50, 60,000 miles on it.
Oh,
We're talking Calgary period.
Welcome back.
Oh, mate.
yeah.
Jerkiness has gone away with that.
Yeah, well, I've got rid of all the bales.
Oh.
I did say I had a load.
Oh, that's what we thought you went away to get rid of.
So it did help to get the bills away then, because it is better.
Yeah, well, there was a
Yeah.
load. Wasn't there? There was 4 trailer loads.
And then still Doc has a couple on the fields.
Well, yeah, but I bale a field. I try to haul it off and get it off.
But they shouldn't cause lag in the storage sheds.
No, that's what they are now. So
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I got mine in the storage shed, so well, I'm getting them there as I'm making them, but I'm not trying to let a whole lot build up.
This is back to being fairly reasonable to play.
Yes.
So we got to blame Gizmo.
well, no, and you.
Yeah,
You're
and you
piling.
got-
What do you mean, at me?
I ain't getting away
You're
with nothing.
piling as well.
I'm picking up after my bales.
Yeah, so am I. It was only one field.
I've only got one field, just half the size of the map.
I only got an hour left to play.
Yeah.
Football game.
Football
Oh,
or
hand-
soccer? Since you're an
handball.
American, I guess it's American
Handball.
football.
Yeah.
Yeah, handball. Yeah. It's a very complicated game.
Yeah.
How come you play?
Not watching these, only
It's not
You
as
gotta
complicated.
take the easy one.
watching, only
It's not
He
as
watches.
complicated
He
as cricket.
watches. He watches cricket. Cricket's complicated.
I don't understand how this sport takes days.
Takes that long to throw that many balls, mate.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't understand it. I've tried watching videos. I've tried watching games on it.
If you watch a one-day game, they're much better. They're a bit more exciting, and they don't take as long.
Well,
Yeah,
it seems more like
what they call
baseball.
test matches. They're just baseball. Yeah, well, in cricket, you've got only 2 bases to run around instead of having 4 like baseball.
The American football is a very strategic game. It doesn't look like it, but it's a very strategic game.
Yeah,
They all
I
say.
agree. I do agree with that. It is very strategic.
And often people don't understand it because it is very complicated. I mean, you've got multiple positions. You've got two teams on each team. You've got an offense and a defense. And they each run different plays in order, depending on the situations, they run different types of plays to try to score points. It's not as like a soccer or rugby or whatever, those kind of basketball, hockey, those kind of plays are you would get by the goal line and then you set your players in position and you try to make a play. And then if it doesn't work, you set up and you try something else. But in football, everything stops after each play. It's like you did the play, if it either worked or it didn't work, and then you restart and do it again. So the defense has to try to guess what the offense is going to do. It's quite complicated. I think they've actually tried to sissify it enough where players are actually getting hurt because they're, not conditioned as much as they should be.
It's fit, you mean? Not,
Huh?
not as fit, you mean?
Yeah, because they put so many rules in of how long you can practice and how you can practice now that I just don't think the players are getting tough enough to play the game. And they're getting hurt a lot easier than they used to.
Yeah, that hasn't changed over the Australian football. They train twice a week.
Does that not work both ways, Doc? Because if you overtrain, you're
Yeah.
getting injured quicker as well.
Well, about 10 to 15 years ago, there was a big push about the concussion problem with football, which I don't know. It's the concussion thing is the same as it is with boxing or wrestling or any of those other contact sports. So I'm not really sure what the big deal is on it, but so they started putting limits on what you could do, how long you could practice, how long you could have contact. So most of the practices during the week, the players don't have contact with any other players to try to reduce the concussions or bodily injury. But at the same time, then on Sunday they all get together and just thrash each other, and then players get hurt. And I think it's just because they're not building the strength, because they're not actually contacting anything. They're not getting the toughness from building up that that strength from contacting other players. In the last few years, we've ended up with a lot. I mean, there's a lot of injuries to players. I think it's just not getting enough, contact, enough conditioning,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
like the Ninja Warriors, they're carrying around glass or ceramic bases with their fingertips, and they just keep carrying them around until they build up the strength in their fingers to be able to carry them for miles.
I'll be back in a bit.
Okay.
Thanks for the warning. Slow down time just for an hour. Just for an hour.
There will be lights for an hour still, Doc.
An hour game time, anyway.
And then you're going to football.
If it stays on ×5, it will take about, in real life, about an hour before it gets dark. Plus minus. Yeah.
Actually, if you stop crying.
So, apparently my fuel barrel on my farm doesn't work.
Jump out of your tractor. Then
What's
press. You have to
Step
get
out. You have to fuel manually from the outside.
Oh.
You can't fuel from the inside. I mean, that's ridiculous if you could.
I like that. Just have a man come over. Let's see a little troll come out to fuel my tractor. I was trying to find a place to fill it because I thought it was empty. There. So does that get rid of like the little icon or something?
Sorry, what did you mean, Doc?
Well,
fill
there's
it
no, yeah, there's like no icon here.
If you, is that a decorated one? There's a couple things on the farm that's just for decoration. But did you place that tank yourself or not?
No, it's part of the farm. It works. I was looking for an icon to fill it up because I couldn't seem to get it to fill, but I got out of the tractor. It works fine.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
as soon as you park the tractor next to the tank and then step out, it should come up with the icon.
Yeah, it
with
just
the trigger.
Yeah, I thought maybe it was empty, but no.
I think you need to be on the side of your tanker rather than the opposite side on the tractor.
No, it worked. It works fine. I
Yeah.
just forgot we had manual fuel on. We're using a lot of fuel. Yeah, maybe not. I did mow all the fuel.
Which one are you using, Doc?
I'm bailing with the case.
Oh, okay, the Case Pro. Yeah.
I mowed all the fields with it. I can't believe how slow this thing bails.
Are you using fast break?
Yeah, but there's a good amount of grass on this field, so its fast baler is going slow.
Well, I need the fast baler to be faster. Well, by the time I get this farm set up the way I want it, it'll be on a new one.
Yeah, then you know how to do it for the next one.
Doing the second one will be take half the time. We know exactly what we want to put in
And not put
and
into
where, and not what not to buy. So we sold it.
I don't want to have to do grass forever.
You can plow the fields and get crops in. Not a problem at all.
Yeah.
I just bought 3 new fields. I combined them to one. And I'm gonna be putting corn in that.
Well,
Not
if
gonna
they
do
were-
grass on that either.
if I
I'm
start-
thinking I will mow most of my grass fields, get one cut off them for hay, and then I'm going to plough them under and put maize on. And at the end of the season,
Yeah,
put grass on.
yeah. That's not a bad idea, actually.
Maximising your profit from your ground. Is my theory.
well,
Looking at the calendar, it should be doable.
well,
You get one cut of grass, and then
Yeah.
plough it under, which technically would give you a level of what's it, crop, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
well, that's why I'm gonna plant like wheat and barley and everything, and
Crop that they plough in.
then I could put carrots in there, and I can get 2 crops a year.
You've been out and about today, Scrump, or with the kids?
No, I haven't been out today.
Too
My
cold.
son's not feeling well. He's having a bad cold and fever.
Yeah.
So I decided, I've been out myself, but not with the kids today. Had a hike in the woods.
Yeah.
Me too.
It was not really great weather there. It was cold and raining.
Yeah.
Well, I go out in the morning so everything's still frosty, and that way the dog doesn't get muddy.
Yeah. Yeah. Know that one.
Well, I don't have dogs, so I don't have to worry about that.
I wouldn't be out there hiking if it wasn't for because he likes to do it.
Yeah. What sort of dog you got?
English Labrador Retriever.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He likes to swim as well, doesn't he?
Well, he didn't until Lance Wolfman decided to make him a water dog.
Most labs are.
Yeah, they got the web
Yeah.
feet.
They see it. They see a bit of water and they're straight in.
Oh, he didn't want nothing to do with it for the longest time, and then she just kept taking him up to the lake and making him go in.
Right. Well,
And
that's
now he wants
unusual,
to go
really.
in all the time,
Well,
right?
Oh
I
yeah,
know anyway.
he's so mean. Took his favorite toy, kept throwing him out in the lake.
Yeah.
First, got to go get it.
Yep. My one's getting a bit. He's getting a bit old for 2 and 4 year olds.
For the kids today again, he's wasted again.
Way too much energy. For him, yeah, and he keeps leaping up on the settee behind you. Get out of the way. He's good as gold.
And he's only a year and a half old, so he's all full of energy all the time. I'll take this quiet time I got with him sleeping.
Yeah, this he's normally pretty lively. Like if we go out with we've got a mate who's got a couple of he's got a Saluki and a lurcher. If we go out with him, he runs about like headless chicken. But then you don't see him all afternoon. He's just passed out in the bed. But I'm used to go walking for like 2-3 hours a day over the woods. Just about every day when I was off sick.
Well, if I was to do it again, I would have gotten a dog that was a lot more, sluggish.
Sluggish. Oh, quality. I like that idea.
Well, there's a lot of the smaller breed dogs that you don't have to, take them anywhere because they're not very active.
Yeah, but even then, I mean, next door they've got 2 dachshunds, right? And they take them out every day.
Very energetic, mate. That sounds.
Hey, they don't go over the woods with them, but they do go, up and down the road, around the block and across the fields and all that around here.
Well, like the French bulldogs and stuff that, the small dogs.
What
That,
do they like?
they don't.
The whole
don't-
idea of having a dog is to get out and do stuff with it.
Well, you still get out and do
My
stuff with a French bulldog. You just don't have, you only have to go a quarter of a mile and the dog's happy. This one, I take him 5 miles, he still wants to go again.
French bulldogs are actually quite fun.
They're a good little dog.
Yeah, they are a good little dog, yeah. I've got a mate who's got one of them.
Bulldogs, Cavaliers, but anything like Border Collies and, Australian Shepherds,
Yeah.
big, high-strung dogs that need lots of room to run.
Yeah.
My boss, he's got 3 Australian Shepherds. They have a bomb more energy,
Yeah.
and she's doing matches with them. Agility matches.
Competition dogs.
Yes, competition dogs. Really good competition dogs.
What, for judging
Agility.
for looks or agility?
No,
Oh,
agility.
Right, okay.
Yeah, they're Australian Shepherds, very popular breed.
And she now got a new one, which is in Australian Shepherd. Lassie.
Collie.
Collie, border collie.
Yeah.
That's what I was
Border
looking
collie.
for. Yeah, border collie, and she's doing agility with that one as well, but also sheep herding.
Yep.
Yeah, they'll the collies will
They're a
they
popular
like to
dog
nip
for-
your ankles.
What's his name? Agility people.
Yeah.
Collie.
Oh, it's a beautiful dog too.
Yeah, they're very-
He's still a pup. I mean, he's 7 months old now, I think. Beautiful dog it is, and already listening like you blow a whistle, and he's just listening so well. I mean, she works a lot with him too, but
Well, mine understands what he's supposed to do. It's just a matter of he's deciding if he's going to do it or not.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's typical lab. You know, that's the sort of dogs they are.
back in a second they grab me.
Because I mean, over here, they are the majority of their use is either gun dog or blind dog. You know, they train them up so that they can walk in front of a blind person and it will stop at the road and all the rest of it. And sort of like warn them of stuff that's going on.
Yeah, seeing
like
eye
road
dogs, what we
works.
call
Yeah,
it.
yeah, exactly. Be their eyes.
Yeah, they do. They use the labs for that. They use them for drug dogs, where they sniff out the
Yeah,
drugs.
yeah, because they got a very good sense of smell.
And then they use them for hunting dogs.
Hunting.
Yeah, because they're retrievers and they.
Oh
go
yeah,
on-
yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, gun dogs.
Yeah, gun dogs, duck
What they call
dogs.
those here. But mainly for people who shoot pheasant and stuff like that.
Yep. Yeah, it's usually duck, goose, pheasants. We don't
Yeah.
do a lot of pheasant hunting where I'm at.
No, it's pretty popular over here.
The Canadian geese, that's big here for duck hunting or goose hunting.
It's a big goose as well, isn't it?
Yeah, quite a yeah.
Because there's a lot of them over here running riot. Because they're quite aggressive.
Yeah,
They
they
land-
usually
They
destroy
land
any
in
place
lakes
they
and
land.
ponds. In London, you know, over here.
Well, you built a city and there's, in your habitat. It's your fault.
If they're Canadian geese, then it's not their habitat, is it?
Well, what I don't like is seagulls. You can't do anything about the stupid seagulls.
No.
The Department of Conservation literally goes up to the landfills and sets fireworks off so the seagulls don't eat the garbage.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
God.
Can't get rid of the seagulls. Instead, we just have to scare them away.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you mean like they can't shoot them or anything?
No, you can't harm them. You can't purposely kill any. You can't put anything out that they would eat. They would
Yeah, that would kill them, yeah. Okay.
no
Why?
feeding seagulls. No feeding seagulls Mentos.
Why can you not kill seagulls? There's billions of the bastard things.
Because they're a migratory bird.
But the thing is though, Doc, if they're eating off the landfill, there's half a chance they're going to eat something that ain't too clever anyway.
Yeah, well, the problem with the landfills is they eat because they'll eat anything.
Yep.
So what happens is they'll eat garbage and then they'll go and defecate in the water supply because they're seagulls, and they'll contaminate our water supply.
Yep. Yeah, so
Which, I don't know, putting their trash in a giant pile seems like an archaic way to do it in
Yeah.
2023, but what do I
yeah,
know?
yeah, because over here they've tried to stop a lot of that now.
Over here too.
And they sort it and they have furnaces. So if you can't, recycle it or whatever, they process it somehow, and it goes into these big burners, and I think they make electricity from it.
Yep, that's what they do
Yeah.
over here too, making electricity out of the garbage.
Well, they won't let a couple of the landfills are trying to put those waste to energy incinerators in.
Yep, that's what these are.
And they won't let them have the permits to do it
Why?
because it's bad for the environment, they say. And I'm like, a German company is building this. It's going to be a clean energy solution.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure that well, it was either German or Austria, but they both probably have about the same clean air standards, I would imagine.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, if this was a company out of India, I might be worried.
Yeah. Because
But it was either German or Austrian, this company that was going to be building the facilities.
Germany and Austria both are doing really well on clean energy
Obviously,
from
yeah.
rest of the waste too.
Yeah.
Especially Austria. If you look at the way they separate their garbage, so to say, that's just exceptionally good. They really
Well,
know what to do with it.
There's a lot of like organic matter in garbage that you can just compost. There's no reason.
Yep.
But the thing is in those two countries, the population is a little more disciplined than it is in the rest of the world.
Yeah, definitely in Germany.
Oh, don't forget about Austria, Gizmo.
Yeah, I've never been to Austria, mate, so I wouldn't
Yeah,
know.
but I've been going winter sport for skiing to Austria for
okay,
years,
right, fine.
and selecting garbage or at home. That's been there for over 20 years. So plastics to plastics, soft plastics on soft plastics, hard plastics or hard plastics, different garbage bin. Paper is a different garbage bin. Cardboard with plastic, so from drinking supplies, so to say. So a cardboard with plastic in it is a different bin.
Yep.
Everything over there, cans, different bin. It's all a different bin, and they're really, really selective on it.
Yeah.
And everyone
You
does
see
it
that?
as well.
That makes sense. And we used to do over here. We used to have you'd have a box for paper and cardboard. You'd have a brown bin, medium-sized bin for food waste. You'd have tin cans
Yes.
and glass went together.
I need to tell you this, Gizmo, but the vast majority of Britain's waste, even though we recycle it here, ends up being shipped across the world.
Yeah,
We are
mate,
fucking
that
useless at it.
That would not surprise me at all. But there are a hell of a lot of these burning places that are cropping up all over the place. But no, what I'm saying is the council used to get paid because all the plastic was separate. The metal and the glass used to go in and a magnet would pull all the tins out. But they used to get paid for this stuff when they delivered it. Because it was newspapers and cardboard and all that sort of stuff. And then somebody, they had a council by-election or something, and the new lot went in. And they cancelled it all, and they paid for it. And it really kicked them in the arse over COVID. Because what they did with it is they sent it to a processing centre, and everything, cardboard, paper, plastic, glass, metal, alley, was all in the one bin.
Yep.
So they would have to sort through the whole lot to separate it. You know, the steel got pulled out by magnets before it got into the deck. But then you had loads of people standing side by side, sorting all this stuff. And
Well,
of
we
course,
have machines that do it here in our
Oh,
sorting
do they?
facility.
well, no, they ain't got machines here yet.
Over
Not-
there they
well,
have machines,
not-
but
not
they
the
still
ones
have
that-
people.
Not
as
the
well.
ones that I've seen. There's always people.
Well, there's people that are working the lines.
Yeah.
That are picking out the stuff the machines being.
Miss, yeah, because machines can't
Oh
do
yeah,
that.
yeah. Well, maybe that's what happens. But you can see them inside. You know, the belts go into this porter cabin type container with windows, and you can see the people inside doing whatever.
People seem to think garden hoses are recyclable, and apparently that's the worst thing because it gets tangled up in all the machinery.
Yeah, well, there's a lot.
Yeah, it's got
No,
to be shredded.
the list we get for what you can put in and what you can't is quite amazing. Like I just like a bucket. If I get a bucket that's busted, I'll just cut it up with a skill saw or an angle grinder or something, and just throw it in the bin. As far as I'm concerned, it's plastic. It's plastic. The
Well,
size of it really doesn't matter.
All our stuff has a little triangle on it, and it has a number in there, and it tells you what you can recycle it with.
Oh, okay.
so
Over
does
here,
that.
hard plastics and soft plastics is a very big difference.
Yep.
So a bucket, what you just said, would never go in plastic over here. That would be different.
Because it's soft, is it?
Soft is recyclable. Hard
But,
not.
but,
Hard not, or a different way of recycling. That's one.
Yeah, a lot of hard plastic gets shredded into like a fine powder.
Yeah, they can
Gets
recycle it,
used.
but it's a different process.
Yeah, they don't do that soft. It's only the hard plastic. And they can mix it in with lots of things, like even road fill. They can pave roads with it
yes.
in the right mixtures and
Yeah,
all
yeah.
that.
They're doing experiments with that over here now. Doing mixing it with tarmac.
And it's the same with glass. They
Apparent
can
bonds in
pop
there.
that up into fine powder as well with glass, and then recycle it.
You know, our solar roads didn't last very long.
The what, mate?
We had
Like
solar
solar
roads.
roads.
Solar roads, really?
Yeah.
They were replacing the expressway or the interstate. They were replacing small sections of the road with solar panel road,
Right.
and then they found out that solar panel road doesn't hold up to traffic.
No.
Yeah, that started many years ago in Germany. There was a street made like that. Sure.
Well, I don't
Germany.
understand why we let the Germans do all of this ingenuity, and then we try to
'Cause they're very
remake
good.
it. We try to
Yeah,
remake it
yeah.
after the Germans abandoned it because they figured out it wasn't going to work.
Well, we do a lot of solar panels as sound retaining walls, and that's working like a charm. That's working really good. So in
Oh,
all the
no.
big cities where the interstates go by, they have the sound retaining walls from concrete. At least it used to be from concrete. But the new ones they're building now, they're building just big screens from solar panels. That's really working like a charm.
Well, we're just taking perfectly good farmland and destroying it and filling
Yeah.
it with solar
Oh, yeah, they're
farms.
doing a lot of that over here. Solar panels.
Yeah, same here.
You can, and the thing is, they're doing it along the sides of the roads. So you travel along the M1 or the M25, and all of a sudden you'll see a whole field right by the edge of the road, totally covered in solar panels.
That's to show the public that they're actually, trying to do something.
I think the
Yeah,
way
but
we
the
do
thing
it is
is,
a lot smarter
they're
than
doing away with
making the sun
perfectly
rotate
good
in.
farmland. Next thing you know, we won't be able to feed ourselves again.
But why can't we just put the solar panels on the roofs of every building?
Building.
We
That's
already
what they
got
do in
that.
Germany.
Yeah, we do that over here as well.
That's what they do.
Yeah, we do it here. But the best plan, I think, is putting the solar panels out to sea. The ones they've got over the water out to sea are brilliant. And they will produce, they produce a condensation of pure water, clean water. And they can use that, they can tank that and supplement our water supply with it. But
Yeah.
there's only a few of them. They're poo-pooing that idea.
I'm not saying.
Well, we
Well,
put a bunch of
wind
windmills off the coast in the ocean, and then whoever designed the windmills to put in the ocean didn't account for sea salt.
Yeah.
Oh, that must have been a
Sounds-
complete
that's-
idiot then.
Sounds about right.
Well,
Because we got wind farms all over the North Sea for years already, and there's never a problem with them.
yeah, we got lots of problems with them. Well, they put a bunch of windmills down in Texas that you can't let freeze. And then it froze in Texas one day, and all their windmills shut down.
Same thing with they have a chemical manufacturing plant for resins in Texas, and it froze with that same storm they had and busted all the lines, and that drove a lot of prices up for resin-based products because they were a major manufacturer.
Mm-hmm. Which I don't understand how you build anything in a climate that does freeze. Not every year, but once every 10 to 15 years you
Yeah.
get a
Yeah,
hard
but
freeze.
Yeah.
where did it go wrong then? Because it freezes over here a lot, but our windmills are not affected by it.
Our windmills in the north aren't affected either. We got tons of windmills, but the ones they built in Texas, they for some reason
Right.
they could freeze.
tough.
I don't quite understand.
So they
why.
didn't put in the heating system in the wings then.
No.
Yeah, there's no heating system in them whatsoever. Probably to save money.
Wonderful. Best idea ever, because now you will have to build new ones, which will cost way more.
I don't know, all the ones
Or
that
possibly
the
implement
blades keep
heating.
falling off.
None of that's taken into account, Scrub. All they're worried about is the bottom line.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
Well,
don't
it's
get
not even
that.
it's not even the bottom
None of
line.
this lot of managers. They're just budget chasers.
Well, no, the whole thing is run by politicians. It's not run by anybody with a brain.
No.
It's politicians promising clean energy, which is not doing damage to the environment by just being built.
Right.
Yes, because they're completely unrecyclable. They just end up in landfill.
Not anymore, Wonka.
Really?
It used to be that way. The wings were not recyclable, but they recently discovered a way to recycle them. So they have gotten a very, very lot cleaner now.
Well, I'm glad to hear it because that was just idiotic beyond words.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
there's
was.
landfills everywhere with all these wings in
Yeah,
it.
but that's not necessary anymore. They found a way to recycle the blades, break them up, and make new blades from them. So that's good.
I was gonna say they're still grinding them up over here so they can put them in the landfill because it costs less to grind them up than to just.
It probably costs less, yes, but there is a way to do it now. So there's
Gee,
no
they grind them
longer that
over there.
excuse of not doing it.
Over here, they don't grind them.
No,
They
over here neither.
replace them and then they replace them and make a huge pile of these blades everywhere.
Over here, they even started digging up old blades to recycle them because
okay.
it's working out well at the moment.
Yeah, see,
Well, we didn't even bury
cut
them.
up. They cut them up and then they grind them because you can fit like 10 windmill blades in a dump trailer if they're ground into chips. It's just so
I
they
don't
have
even
to-
bury them.
Well,
I agree.
and then they put them on the. We put everything in the landfill. Why
All right.
not? Irritating. I mean, the best way to stop landfills from growing is to stop buying garbage and growing there.
You should get rid of stores like Alibaba Express and stuff like that. We have over here a company called Action. It purchases stuff out of China. They sell it 5 or 6 times cheaper than normal toy stores, etc. But it breaks down 3 times faster as well. So what happens is everyone buys it because it looks good. Then they use it once or kids play with it twice and it breaks down and they throw it in the garbage. Yeah, that's effective.
Well, that's part of the problem. There's no quality.
Oh, there is quality, but people are not willing to pay for it.
Pay for it, no.
Well, it's hard
Because-
to find. It's hard to find the quality here because everything in the shop is just going to be the cheap thing because people are more apt to buy on price. You know.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to say. The difference in price is too big. I mean, if you buy Lego, just quality Lego, a small box will cost you 25 euros. There is also Lego from China. It's not looking that good, but it's pretty damn close. And it only costs 5 euros. But the bad thing is, it breaks down. While the normal Lego does not break down. It lasts forever.
Yeah.
Or at least
Yes.
longer.
You pretty much can stand on that. Stand
Yeah.
on it for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is why I've got a huge box of it in the bedroom. It's all second hand.
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, but
No.
if you buy it from China and it's cheap and it's not always fitting the way it should, and you get bored from it and you toss it away after 3 months, yeah, oh, that's wasted.
You run out of sunlight again, Doc.
Yeah.
No,
What
we
sunlight?
haven't, have
It's
we?
been snowing all day.
I'll have to put me
I
lights.
didn't see any sunlight.
Flip out of my stream for a second there, Scrump.
All right, okay.
Well, I'm just gonna finish this field and call it.
Yeah, I'm watching football.
Well, we should
Yeah.
be buying and selling things second hand.
Well, we're flying through the air there, Jim.
Wow.
And now I think I'm stuck under the map somewhere.
Well, that's quite good looking, but still no sunshine.
I'm up by field 64. I was down by my farm.
How did you manage that?
I had this same problem on a huge American map we play, and I got thrown around through the air with like 300 miles an hour, and I ended up somewhere underneath the map and had to reset my vehicle.
I've driven off the edge of that map 3 times.
How do they make a map you can drive off of?
Well, it's so big. I guess that he didn't have enough megabytes to build an end to it. So it's just a dead flat plate. Looks it looks okay because he's put down what do you call it? Terrain, you know, and distant scenery and all that sort of stuff. But there is nothing actually stopping you driving off.
Yeah, he just didn't put a border barrier.
He
Right?
hasn't put a collision.
Yeah.
He hasn't got a collision thing, so.
I played a map like that once. I put the tractor on force play. I got up, I left, I came back down, sat down, couldn't find my courseplay guy. Don't know where he went.
Yeah.
Finally, I realized he'd driven himself right off the edge of the map.
Yeah, that's basically what happened to me with it. The GPS locked up on 2 occasions, and the first occasion I didn't realise there wasn't an end to the map.
Well, I mean, you could have gone into GE and made your own map ends real easily, but...
Was that with the
still.
John Deere sprayer, Gizmo?
You got me?
Was that with the John Deere sprayer?
Oh, once was with the sprayer. Once was when I was in the bank,
Okay, yeah.
and I rolled off the end with 2 trailers, and all the bits and bobs I was moving around with me.
Well,
And the
you're
thing
quite dangerous.
was the map finished, but the road carried on. And I thought, that's weird, why has that changed? Next thing you know, the road ended. And we were airborne. It was a bit like that sailing through the air
Yes.
snow video, you know?
Alright. Okay. Alright, well, I'm off.
Alright, Doug.
Right.
Have a good one and have fun with the soccer.
Are you actually
or
going
football.
to the game then, Doc?
Huh?
You actually going to the game?
No, I just went to watch it on television.
Oh, right. Okay.
Who's playing, Doug? Is it a major club or just a...
No, it's just a regular season game.
Okay.
I watch it, watch the game and watch my team lose and be all grumpy for the next couple of days.
As you do.
Well, they're playing the best team in football in the league today, so I don't have high hopes.
Right, okay.
It's always good to be the underdog.
Yeah, we were the best team in the league for about a week.
About a week.
Yeah, for about a week, and then I'm not quite sure. We had a lot of players get offense really didn't want to play offense. You know, it happens with athletes and sports.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, thank you for turning up, Doc. We'll see you next
Yeah.
week, hopefully.
Yeah. I mean, I plan on stopping in next week and doing more bailage.
Good.
Well, hey, I'm gonna be doing all winter long.
That's a good winter job, Doug.
Yeah. Think
All
all
I'm
that money you'll make.
All
Yeah,
I'm
I'm-
doing
I'm-
is
I'm-
is moving some slurry.
Scrump, where's the trigger for the manure at the biogas?
It's that big green container thing, like?
Yep.
Look like?
Just on the ground in front?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not getting
I'll hop over, have a look where you are.
All right, fellas. I'll see you later.
Yeah,
Alright,
see
see
you
you
later.
later.
Good luck, bud.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you're in the right spot, Jamie.
Yeah.
Should be here.
Normally BJ's take you at the hopper. Most BJ's do. You just
What
drive
we
up.
said.
Last time I had the same problem. I brought it to the sell everything.
Try at the hopper before you do that.
That's where I am, like the
This is where I put it down to. I don't know.
where at, sorry?
Where you are,
Yeah.
you're in the right position.
Yeah,
so-
because that's manure on the ground right there, I'm sure.
Yeah. That's my leftover. I'll put that in more. Grab it now.
Saying I don't have access to it.
Yeah, but it's strange because it should be open for everyone.
No. No.
Only when it's full. Last time on this map, when I did not only biogas, I could only deliver like 2,000, and then it was full, and I had to bring it to the sell everything point for some reason.
We'll go up to the
Sell
BallySpring.
everything takes the slurry and the manure as well. That's where I bring it.
Yeah, we'll go to the BallySpring garage, yeah. I don't know why they want manure at the garage, but we'll give it to them.
BallySpring garage. Yeah, be careful with that. Some of the sell points say they take gold. They don't. Like BallySpring's Mart takes solid fertilizer. Sell solid fertilizer. So I took some there and it told me to get stuff. Doesn't. That's it. BallySpring garage takes solid fertilizer too. So, I know. I'd be fixing that.
I'll tell you in a second if it takes manure or not.
There's a small
Yeah.
Ford in the sale.
Gee,
And a fast
what?
baler.
The small
Small
Ford.
Ford. Yeah, I sold mine too.
and a fast baler.
I think I might take the fast baler, but I'm not sure.
Different
I don't
map.
need it. Yeah, there's 2 Fords in the sale.
Should be 3, I think.
Third one probably hasn't come up. Doc sold his, did he?
Yeah, and Jamie sold this as well.
I had money in the bank that I just had to spend.
Yeah,
It's tax time.
burning a hole in his pocket.
But, you know,
Jesus. Need a bigger weight in the front though. What's the mod we're using that's got the weight, restricts weight on the trailers to the loads?
not a mod. It's a game.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Realistic load thingy.
Yeah.
I just bought a bigger wagon, and I bought for the manure. I bought a power tube, and that just fills up 100%, no problem at all. So it depends on the build of the
Vehicle. But it
trailer
also
as well.
depends on the weight
Yeah.
of what you're carrying.
Yes, but for example, the Welcher, the one Jamie is driving now, if you watch his stream, that will not fill to the max with manure because it's not built for that. It
Well,
will
neither
fill
will-
up for
neither will
100% with grain.
The other one.
Yeah, but the one I bought, the what's his name again? Let me see.
It's the same
I
as my
bought
car.
the Brandner. Is the
Yeah.
one I bought,
Mhm.
and that does fill up with manure and stuff because it's probably more built for it, more solid.
No,
It goes on the
it-
unladen weight of the vehicle.
Yeah, but that Bratner, that trailer I've got it, convert it to a muck spreader. Change the tailgate on it and become a muck spreader.
Yeah.
That's probably why it's able to haul that much.
Interesting.
To do with unladen weight, Jamie.
Yeah.
And if the weight of what you're putting in, because I think somewhere there's a unladen weight and there's a maximum weight, isn't there? Comes up
Can
in
we
the
slip through the
stats.
net, maybe?
Comes up in the stats. So if you've got a heavy chassis, then you're
Trailer
not
fill
getting a
limit.
lot of crop
The
in it.
trailer can only be filled until the max allowed weight is reached.
That's what I said.
So each thing has a maximum allowed weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it also shows you when you buy them. It shows you the. Oops. Oh no! What's going on? No. That is crazy. I've just driven around and picked up all my grass. Something's happened on the fence. And my trailer just done a somersault. And my tractor just did a somersault.
Tractor's doing something as well.
It just did a
Rigged it.
somersault.
Can we do sleep through the night, maybe?
Yeah, I just got to feed me cow.
All right.
It's not even 5 o'clock. Oh,
Gonna be in the right place. Yeah, good stuff. Now we've got this farmy grass that come out the bucket. Oh, look at that. It's the other thing I love about this map. You've got a tiny little bucket on the front. You empty it out and it produces a pile of whatever. It's almost as tall as the tractor.
yeah. Yes.
Is that what we had in there? No idea. No idea. Connecticut.
Sorry.
Oh, hello. Someone said no.
I did. I was in the menu pressing B whenever it come up. Sorry, go ahead.
What's happening here?
No, trying to sleep, but someone's not agreeing.
Why is it not, is Doc not logged out?
Yeah, no, Doc's out. The doctor has left the door.
Oh, and the snow. Look at the snow. Oh, God.
You have snow?
Yeah, my fields are covered.
Mine aren't. It's just very light dusting.
Oh yeah, mine too. And the road,
You know why, right?
farmyard.
You guys are in the northern part of the map. We're warmer down south.
Yeah, you probably are, Jamie.
What
Yeah, it's getting thicker by the minute.
Is
Yeah,
anyone else stuck
same here.
in this menu? My game is stuck. Can't move anything.
No, I'm fine.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm fine.
All good to hear.
On my
Yep.
way back to
I'll give it
covering-
another minute.
Sorry to say,
covering the
Scrump,
rest of my
just
grass.
you,
Oh,
fortunately.
now if I've got
No, I don't know what's going on.
It happens to me occasionally. If you wait long enough, and all of a sudden it'll jerk like hell and you'll be back into it.
Oh, there's the snow.
You can force quit it and come back in.
No, I'm still waiting. Still
No.
frozen.
You're kicked from the
Yeah,
server,
it can
bud. Just so.
take a few minutes.
Ah, Jesus, the snow's just arrived at mine.
loads of it bonky.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now I got thrown out.
Now, go back to it. Windows and restart it, mate.
On my way back. It's a pretty good idea there, Jamie. Just use an inside tip to feed them.
Yeah, that's why I bought it. Won't go underneath the one ahead. Wouldn't go underneath the shed.
Okay.
Which one do you use, mate?
It's the Rudolph green and red one.
Okay.
Oh, you're using the cow feed mixer, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. That's the difference then, because I'm not using the cow feed mixer.
I started with a feeding wagon, but just couldn't keep up.
If you have the money, the Brandner is worth it for transporting the manure. We'll take double the load.
Which Brantner number?
I'll have a look when I'm in.
Yeah. There's a couple of different ones.
Yeah, I got the one that converts to
Muck spreader?
yeah. I got the TA 23071 PALP. But it won't take a full load of grain. Take a fair bit, not a full load.
Okay.
But yeah, I just back it into the workshop and change the end on it to spread muck.
Yep.
And fill it up with grain later to clean it.
Thought I tasted some of that bread I had.
Well, Johnny just had breakfast from it, so...
Yep.
Yeah, I never knew the Brantners could turn into muck spreaders.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's not all of them, just one.
Yeah.
There's only one. The powerful.
I think it's called a power tube, isn't it? Something like that.
I think it's our push.
Yeah.
I do wish Giants, I've said this before, I do wish Giants in the shop gave better descriptions for the, or allowed for better
yeah.
descriptions.
Yeah, some of it's a bit vague.
Well, especially if you're new to farming.
Yeah.
You look at these bits of equipment and think, well, what the bloody hell's that for?
Yeah.
Weird. Why won't that take the... Me sheep ain't taking me grass.
Taken. Right.
This is not full up.
I'm using the Power Tube Plus, so that's not the one that converts into a spreader.
Power push does. You go look at it
Mine's
steady.
Power 2 plus?
yeah,
You got the power tube plus.
I'll take a tractor.
The power push, you go through its option. Newer spreader. It's the second option.
I'll
Standard
fill it up
formula spreader.
with a load and see how much liters it holds. Yeah, that's the one I have, Jamie. But the one Johnny's talking about, it's 2 slots further,
Yep.
Yeah.
and that's with a Mox Predator on it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. 11 grand
So
more.
it takes 13.2 tons. The one you have takes 16.9 tons.
Yep.
And mine takes 12.6.
I'll fill mine up and tell you what goes in, because I can't remember out of my head.
Well, what's the key for opening a gate on the desktop?
On what? Sorry.
Yeah, okay, sorry, I was wrong then.
Moving a
Possibly,
gate.
Jamie, because mine does not fill
Closing
up
a
completely either. That must have been with silage.
Okay.
Because
On,
mine only fills up 2,400
Keyboard,
liters.
Wonko.
I don't know on the
Yeah.
keyboard. On the
So
controller.
it's not that big difference to
I know what it is on the
the one
controller.
you have.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, it's the mouse. Right click.
It was clashing with move animals. In the vehicle.
So it's only 2,400. Yeah, 24,000 liters it takes.
Yes, with silage and stuff, straw and
Yeah, that one
hay,
it fills up.
they'll all fill up.
Yeah.
But with
Not
a
with the
solid,
manure.
they don't.
I thought it did. I don't know why.
Oh, it's fine.
Must have been looking wrong. Oh, it's slippery on the road. Jeez.
Yes.
Yeah, will be. I'll just look to see if there was any snow ploughing contract. Right,
Ronnie, what's the button you use to open the gate?
I use my mouse button,
Yeah, me too.
Mouse button.
left mouse button. Walk up to the gate entrance, where
Right.
you know,
Yeah,
not where the
left
hinges
mouse.
are,
Yeah.
where the latch is. Press your mouse button, they open. Unless you've changed the key configurations, yeah.
No, it's alright. It's just this
Still
gate
not open.
right on top of the trigger for animal dialogue, move animals. You know, to the move the young
Or
one,
another. Yeah, yeah.
and it's all coming up. And when I press the button, it's telling me I can't move animals because I haven't got any.
Sell the bloody gate. That'd be the easiest way out.
But then the sheep will get out, man.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Can't have that happen.
Maybe you got to approach the gate from a different angle.
Well, no, it opened it all right,
Could you bring it
Oh,
to
you
that
did.
cell point, Jamie?
but it won't close it.
Yeah, I had a similar problem earlier. I just came back to it a short while later and it started working again.
Lag.
Wondering whether.
You're you're talking down to the biogas?
No, you went out to another one to blah blah blah. thingy.
BallySpring's garage.
BallySprings. Yeah, garage. Did
Yeah.
it take it there?
Yep.
Alright. Yeah, I always bring it to the sell everything since that's closest to me. But and the manure is not top dollar, but hey, it's every time you bring a load, it's still $1,500.
Yep.
It's worth putting the manure bit down for that.
So for the next 3 weeks, I may have to sneak in afterwards to catch up with you. We're open there Sundays.
Oh, what, for Christmas?
Yeah, we do 4 Sundays at Christmas. So I have to do 2 of them, but then I also have to do a weekend at the fire hall. So like, you guys start like 2 o'clock my time. I won't
Yep.
be home till like 6, but I'll just if you're on, you skip the night. Just make sure if my cows need feeding and anything else, I'll be okay because we're not into any harvesting times yet, anyway. So
You make sure the cows are fed in and you can jump in afterwards to see if anything needs
yeah,
done.
if I have to cut grass or do stuff with that, so whenever we get there.
Will be a while before we need to cut grass again, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to look at my trees, I forgot.
Oh, there's a lorry ejector. So
Yeah, it's mine.
Or, oh, not used that?
No, I bought it and I didn't like it a whole lot. I thought it would need
It's
a lot.
slow, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a lot more power or something. So, and when you mentioned the one that you had has the capability
Yeah,
of using
that's
it.
what I use.
Yeah, that's so I already have one of them. So I just configured it and tried it. And it's like, yep, much better.
And it's wider too.
Yeah, and holds more. It's win-win-win.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
what the multi-purpose trailer thing we've got?
Yes.
We were talking about that about half an hour ago when I was spreading muck on my graph.
Yeah, I can't always hear you very well tonight.
Selective hearing. And I wasn't selected. I'd say.
No, more like it sounded like you were talking through your jumper.
Well, I am.
You're normally talking through something.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but I think you were inferring something there.
Who, me?
Wonka, never.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Where's those trees yours at here, Scrump?
It's a biogas plant. They are.
Oh yeah, they have grown quite a bit already, haven't they?
Yeah, I'm coming over. I'll have a look because I checked it, but that's a bit ago. Oh yeah, they're definitely grown again. 12 meters high. That's good.
Did you do that so you cut them?
Are they cypress?
A spruce tree,
Bruce?
but
So
they're
did you plant them so you could cut them or not?
yeah.
You did.
Growth stage 2 out of 3, and I only planted them in when we started. I think August or September.
Yeah, but that growth stage, I think that's the grass underneath. You're looking at the top screen.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the grass. You don't see a growth stage on trees.
Spruce tree,
What does it
11.6
say
meters
about the
high.
height?
11.6 meters high.
11.6. Will they go to something like
30 something.
32? I think.
Yeah, so they're already on
Yeah,
1/3.
half the size.
Yeah.
35.8.
But you could cut them if you wanted to. You just wouldn't get much money. As much.
At the moment, no. But I thought it would take longer for them to grow.
I did
They
too.
normally take 2 years. But for some reason, this map seems to be
But
altered.
that's good to know because I'll
Because-
definitely plant some trees again then next time.
Because I plant even the ones that I planted on the other map,
Because I planted quite a lot of trees, yeah.
which I planted in the bank, was ages ago, and they haven't popped yet either.
These are already 12
And
meters high, so
And that's done months. So there's got to be something in this map that makes the
trees go through
trees grow
quicker.
quicker.
Yeah, and the wood chips make more profit. Yeah. Who knows? Might get fixed. Won't know until the day it happens.
He might not even know he's done that, John.
That's what I mean. He may not. He's fixing it because of all the other stuff. He did plan to do an update of it all along
Right.
since release,
Yeah.
but there's other issues with it too that has been reported back that he's going to fix also.
That's
Take
interesting.
a look at.
Those CSZ buckets won't tip into the food troughs.
They're not tipping buckets. I think you have to open
The bottom.
The bottom.
No,
yeah.
no. I've just got the normal one. They don't all have chutes and bits and bobs on them. I've just got the normal bucket.
Should
what-
tip, mate.
Where is it not tipping in? Did you say?
It's not taking it. It doesn't recognise it in a food trough.
Okay.
You won't get the tip notification on a bucket
No, but I
like you
tipped
do
it
with
in.
the trailer.
Didn't go in, Johnny.
Oh, I
So I
see.
just stuck it in the trailer, and the trailer dropped it in.
You might have missed the trigger with the bucket.
No, I don't think so.
You didn't?
It went pretty much the same place where the trailer went.
Weird. Realise that.
I know, did I? I've got water. Yeah, I am full up. I ain't doing too bad. 1,800 litres of goat milk. 50% puberty
I just got goats and sheep now.
and 100% productivity.
Oh, yeah.
And all you feed them is grass.
Grass. You're not even doing
I
hay
gave them
for
hay.
it.
Well, I haven't done hay. It says grass or hay. And
Yeah, I
we're
know.
100%
Yeah, I know.
harvest, so
Which is wrong. Shouldn't be. It should be maybe grass 80 and hay 100. Mate.
Why?
Because the
they're
cows
goats.
say the
Goats
same
eat
thing.
anything, don't they?
I mean,
Goats eat nettles, I mean, blackberry
Oh,
bushes,
yeah,
they
yeah.
eat anything. So,
Yeah, I know.
yeah,
goats will do
doing them
fine on
hay.
only grass.
Throw your old car body in there and they'll eat that.
Yeah, they probably would.
Yeah, they don't care. They'll eat
Gonna go and let the
bones
dog.
on the ground.
I'll be back in a minute.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Yes,
mate.
Oh. We get any more? Oh, let's do that.
Got any more? Let's do that. Done.
Any more contracts?
Yeah, there's still there's no new one, but that
There is sugar beet one come up.
sugar meat one's gone.
No, I just took it. It was there.
Yeah, it's been there for started.
Oh, is it? All right. Be back in a minute.
No worries. Yeah, that's a good price. 9,000 litres of oat. $5 grand. Good price. Pity I don't have oats.
I don't have either. I seen their contract and I was like, oh, that's a good price for a contract. But should have out. I did do that TMR contract though. Was a pretty good price too, 45,000.
Yeah. Oh, you did it, did you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I have plenty of silage. I was like, well, why not?
Hmm?
I've more than enough silage to get through winter and plenty
Yeah.
of food, so I'll get
Exactly.
more food before the first cut. Oh, the milk is just wonderful. Bring in a load of milk to the sell point, 70,000 euros.
Yep.
It's good money. And there's still another load in there.
Nice.
Well, not a full load, but
Oh, Jesus, who's buying shit at the shop?
Who's
Okay.
what?
There's 2 tractors, potato harvester.
Oh,
Trailer.
yeah. It's
Just-
Gizmo. He just
just-
got a contract.
A few trailers, in fact.
Yep. Needs one tractor to pull the harvester, one tractor to pull the trailers. I heard you were going to help him.
Hmm.
Drive the harvester for him. No?
That.
Oh, jeez, it's slippery on these
I'm
roads.
back.
Welcome back, Gizmo.
57. There's my little girl. Come on. Got money to earn.
Yeah, Wonka was just saying he'd drive the harvester for you to give you a hand.
There is no harvester. It's
There
a
is?
it's a pull along.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
it's still a
right.
still a
harvester.
harvester.
Oh,
Still
right.
a harvester.
If it's only a little field, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it's a. Yeah, but you can't do it yourself. Oh, it does have a
I
capacity.
mean, you can't do
Oh,
it. Of course you can.
Oh, shut up.
It's not
I've
a
got
carrot
mixed up.
machine. It's
Yeah,
a
I've got
sugar
mixed
beet
up.
harvester, Johnny.
Yes, I know. I use that little thing a lot. I love it.
I prefer the yellow one. I think the yellow one
Yeah.
does tape.
Yeah, the yellow one
You
is
don't have
better.
to, you
Yeah,
don't have to have the thing on the front.
the roper.
Oh, we've
Yep.
got to go down to the shop anyway and pick the bits up. So I can change the front end. And I'll get down to the shop.
You're gonna do that oats, Jamie?
Yep.
Oh, you've got oats, mate.
No.
Lucky. No.
What, you going to put them in?
I can buy out at the shop for feed. Still make profit.
Oh yeah. Just keep an eye on the time.
Yeah,
Hang on. Oh, what, for a contract, you mean?
Yeah, I'm on my way to the shop
Yeah.
now to buy them.
Don't want to do what Johnny did yesterday and run out of time because we fast nighted.
Mm.
Oh, bit of a
Don't
drift
worry, I
there.
did it again today, mate. There
Did
was
ya?
a contract for solid fertiliser.
What, earlier
And
on
when
here?
yes, but when I started,
I must
time
have
was on 3 times, and I thought, yeah, no problem. I delivered half of it, and the contract expired. And I looked up, and I thought, fucking hell, the time's on 5 now. How long's it been on 5? So I lost another couple of hundred, well, 150 grand. Because of the failed contract again. So I wasn't happy, but I didn't say anything.
Well, you should have said something. You should say when you're doing a time-sensitive contract. Because time will always, once everybody's joined it, it's always going up to 5.
Yeah. Well, why is it still on 5? Not everyone's in.
Well, nobody else is joining now, are they?
The
Oh, sorry.
Dockhouse does not have animals either.
Yeah, excuse me.
I bought me some more cows since they seem to make good money.
They do, don't they?
Yeah.
Selling like 25 or 35, between 25 and 35,000 litres a day of milk. Good.
I think even more. I'm making 150,000
Yeah.
in a month on milk.
Yeah, I've only got odd cows, 60-something cows. Pretty good.
I'm making 30,000 a month on the biogas plant, which is also good.
Oh yeah.
And I make pretty okay money on the sawmill.
What are you making out of the sawmill?
I'm making wooden boards, wooden beams, furniture, and something else. Can't remember.
Are you auto selling them or are you delivering them?
No, I'm delivering them because that saves me 40% of the price. If you
Well,
auto sell
depends
it, they take 40% of the price.
Well, no, that depends on the length of the delivery. It measures the route. Takes
Well, I
it to
do
the
it
closest
myself
place.
anyway.
Yeah. But if you, say, had a factory and next door was the place that requires that item,
Yeah, okay.
you're not, it's not worth delivering it. Might
Yeah,
as
so
well put it
I'm
on
making-
auto sale.
I'm making furniture from wood, which
Oh, nice.
also gives me wood chips. I'm making furniture from boards, which also gives me wood chips. I'm making wooden planks. I'm making long planks. I'm making beams, and I'm making prefab walls.
Oh,
And then I'm making butter and making cheese from the milk.
bloody hell.
That must be
Don't know.
that must be off the platinum pack, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never used that.
it's a really good sawmill.
Never used that before.
Oh, it seems to be pretty good.
Yeah.
How are you managing to get everything done in time?
Well, it does not really go that fast. I just put in wood once,
Blooming idiot.
and it's still going. So, and the milk, I've got 20,000 liters of milk in the making butter and making cheese, and it only uses 1,000 liters a day. So, you don't really have to look at it. It's not going that fast.
Dairy was next on my list of things I was planning to.
You make more money from the
Beans and
vending
butter.
shop.
Yeah.
Just putting the milk in that vending shop, it makes way more money than making butter and cheese. But I already had the butter and the cheese thing before I realized that there was a self-vending point.
Don't they take the cheese and butter as well?
Sorry?
Doesn't it take cheese and butter as well?
I'm not sure. It might. I didn't check.
Yeah, I think it does. That the sell point, right?
I have a pellet with butter ready, so I could bring it to my own vending thing and see if it does or not. And for the wood as well, I've got the wood, the boards, etc. on outer spread. So I'm not spreading out everything myself. The materials are being spread. And I just deliver a little bit of wood every time. And that's enough. Just to keep it going. And the pellets will come out in the end.
Yeah, it's the big one. You can sell everything. That
Yeah, I don't think I have to pick one.
No, I haven't.
selling large extension one, mate. A potato box. Not potato box. Just selling a small amount of milk. And yeah, so well, that sells a lot of things. Wool, egg, butter.
Well, I might have to.
Mayonnaise.
I might have to run one vending machine. I think it does take butter and cheese.
Yeah, it's listed in its selling.
I'll give
thing.
that a try, because last time I brought it to the sell everything.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
And the biogas plant, really doesn't take much time either. I'll bring the manure and slurry that I have on the farm over there. And the silage I have in a clamp over there. I've got a loader on site to change, to move the silage and move the wood chips.
That's a bit of a problem. Okay. Egg selling. Vending machine next to my milk place. Don't like it there. Oh, is it sitting on? Oh, rocking away like crazy. Spot there, no snow.
Steerage in the snow is a little difficult.
Yeah,
Oh yes, it is.
I've just picked up this Kubota on Narrows. That is a lot more stable than the John Deere on Wides.
Oh, really?
Your mic, you're very far away, Gizmo.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, I've just picked up this little baby Kubota that's on Narrows because of the potato harvester. And
Yes.
it is driving much more solid than the John Deere was on the Wides.
And that computer is a really nice tractor to drive anyway.
It's a little one.
Yeah, but both
There
the
is a
Kubotas, the
bigger
littles-
there is a bigger one there, but I'm passing on that, and I've
okay.
connected the John Deere to the two trailers. Here we go.
Yeah, quite often I'll use my own tractor with their equipment. Because you get a, top standard one.
Yeah. Hang on. Oh, I see. Right, let's put it in here. Put him down. No. What are you doing? Stop that. Here we go. Sugar beets are us. My old pigs will be loving me.
Alright, so I got milk, butter and cheese. I'll bring that back to my own farm and see what it brings over there.
Good move using their tractor with the Narrows.
So, Wonka, did you just buy another Massey Ferguson? That two you have now?
Yeah. Got rid of the John Deere. It's too underpowered for what I was using it for.
Was underpowered?
Yeah.
Alright.
What you get, 8S?
Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
Yes. 305 horse.
That's why I went for the Valtra. I got rid of that little Ford. Bit of difference.
Yeah, it's still got the John Deere front forks on, but hey.
Right,
Yeah,
you've got
you
a bit
had
of
those
colour, wouldn't
already.
it?
Looks a bit like a Frankenstein offspring, but you know.
Yeah. But it works. Oh, that's the main thing. Tell you what, it's going to be a shitload of potatoes up here. Sugar beets, really. Got to cross it twice. I'm on 96%. So where do we get the pot out?
Alright, gents, I think that's me.
Okay, mate.
Will remain a second. Yeah. Test something. Oh, that worked. Cool.
Well, thank you very much, Jamie. I'll see you next week, hopefully.
Yeah, well, next week, like I said, it'll probably be, you guys will probably be wound up, because it's about this time of the night I'll be getting
Yeah.
home, but I'll probably get on the last half an hour with you, but I'll catch up a few things.
Yeah, no worries.
Do appreciate it. It's good fun again.